Okay. All right, everyone. Welcome to a random rogue broadcast. This is off the cuff. Had this idea yesterday, and we're making it happen. This is the Rob Says Reads Your Poetry shit Jive Talk episode number 1. We're not sure how this is going to go. We're not sure how many of these are going to be, but this is the first episode.
And
yes,
maybe
Nick,
the only episode.
It may. We'll see. Yes, Nick, this is gay.Ghey. See, we already have poets in the chat.
Hey.
That's right. All right. So, all right,
well,
Rob.
I want to start with what for me kicked it all off. There was two things.
That was my question. That was going to be my question. Yeah, what the hell happened?
Well, it started off with Barry Nishizawa, and he decided to do some poetry, and one of them was called Backed Dick. And I loved it so much that I actually made a video out of it. And then I posted it and he appreciated it. And so that was really the originator. And so in a moment here, I am going to read it live. And then there was some stuff that came after it, since you mentioned the jive part, because then that involves you. And then we'll go from there with some of the other things that have showed up. So, without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, from Barry Nishizawa, Back to Dick. The first time she buried her nose into those genital lettuce leaves with the wiry hair growing out of them was the last time. They had told her it was cool and better, and it's what real women did. But she only tasted sour, and the bitch couldn't fix anything. And that is Back to Dick.
Fantastic.
Yeah, it's one of my favorites. And then we had you making a comment about stupid words or sayings that need to be shit canned.
Oh, yeah.
You had fam, like a boss, adulting, flex, lit, off the hook, and woke. And then you said, what else? And then I said, yo, fam, you adulting way too much on this list. It is pretty lit and off the hook, though. It is a pretty weird flex you're doing here, though, right? You feel me? You can handle this like a boss, though. You got this.
I was waiting. I was waiting for you to do that too. Like Rob was going to take everything that I've said and turn it around. Apparently, you're so white.
That's right. So white.
Oh, that's right.
That's right. So white. It doesn't get much whiter than this, kids. Lily white. That's alabaster white. Porcelain white. That's right. But there's the jive version of it. Then there's the white version. Yo, fam, you adulting way too much on this list. It is pretty lit and off the hook, though. It is a pretty weird flex you are doing here, though, right? You feel me? You can handle this like a boss, though. You got this. Woke is just stupid, though. Can't argue with that. So there's the white version, the standard English and the jive edition. King. Oh God, there's another one. Yeah. Fucking King.
Yeah. There's a lot of dumb shit being thrown around on social media. I mean, we started off with a few of them and you've heard them here, but we'll get into more. I actually have another list I'll be bringing out shortly.
Oh God.
So you be prepared for that. You'll laugh. Okay. Soy dudes all over the web are swooning. That's right.
That's right. So should we do another one?
Yeah. No. Did you find Bacon's?
Oh God, I'm still fucking looking for his. God damn it. Is he in the chat?
He is. Yeah.
Is he Bacon? Where the hell was that limerick or whatever it was that you did? I know you put it somewhere on Twitter.
Did he put it on Instagram or did he put it on
No,
Twitter?
it was on Twitter. It was on Twitter, and I cannot fucking find it now because I wanted to read it. So Bacon, where the hell is this? Where's this fucking tweet that you did like last night or the night before when we were talking about all of this reading shit poetry? I
think it was Sunday night, late Sunday night. Yeah.
Was it that far back?
That's when we had the idea. Yeah. Because I said, you want to do this Tuesday?
Oh yeah, yeah. Like, okay. Maybe I'm not scrolling far enough back yet.
Yeah, go back to Sunday night.
Yeah. I got to do that.
God damn it, Rob.
I'll tell you what, it's squirrels because I start seeing other tweets and it's like, oh yeah, there's this. Has nothing to do with what we're doing tonight, but I see Aaron talking out his asshole like usual.
Yeah, what else?
Like, okay, yeah, there's Aaron, doing Aaron shit. Oh, here we go. I think I found it.
Cool.
God damn it. Let me see.
And then we'll switch to the two submissions.
Okay, yep, I found it. So this one was from Bacon. There once was a man named Kareem who one night standed Christine. He banged her all night, then he said he had to catch a flight. Now she sees him while Tanner's inside her and in her dreams. That's
pretty poetic.
Yeah, it works.
Like that. Yeah, it's very sentimental. There's a little got me right at the end. All right, let's we have two submissions from the Masculine Geek website, and one is our very own Houston Subgirl shit poetry submissions. So I'm going to throw these up. Rob has his own copy, which he will read, but I will also throw them up for you guys to read along.
She's got a limerick too.
She does.
Nice. I like it. This will actually go very well since we just did a limerick.
Mm-hmm.
So, good God, she really went out with it here. All right.
Mm-hmm.
So we're going to start off. Here's the limerick. There once was a man from Nantucket. He sent her roses and dick pics by the bucket. She opened the card, said, "This dude's a tard and he gets to burn, so fuck it."
Well done.
Well done indeed.
That's it. And it rhymes very well. I love limericks.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
And then she's got one that's current events. This one almost, from the way it reads, at least when I'm reading it, looking at it, it's almost like an homage to that gay faggot Nick August. So it says 2 girls, 1 cup, shit, piss, and vomit. Novelty. 2 girls, 1 dildo, 6 orders of number 2 with fries. Feminism. It's kind of like Corona or
there you go.
And then there's one called Eric Carmen. I'm not sure if that's the name of it or if this is some dude. Oh shit. With these crazy eyes, one look at you and I can't disguise. This one almost sounds like I need to sing it to a song. Like these are song lyrics. I've got crazy eyes. I feel that they're facts with these crazy eyes. Now I've got you in my sights with these crazy eyes. Now did I take you by surprise? I need you to see you're not equal nor free. I've got crazy eyes. So I don't know, but that's what it kind of reminds me of.
Eric Carmen did that's the song for it.
So that's it. Okay, so I was right about that.
Eric Carmen did Hungry Eyes.
Yeah, Hungry Eyes. Yeah, so there we go. So I did get it right then because I just started seeing I got crazy eyes.
Well done.
Man, that's a little scary.
I know, right?
All right. Humping Dumper. Oh God, this is Humpty Dumpty. All right. Humping Dumper sat on the throne. Humping Dumper dropped a great load. And all the Charmin and all the Cottonelle couldn't make Humping's Dumper clean again. All right.
That one lost me at the end though.
Yeah. I think she missed the line. I think it was the Vicodin was probably kicking in or something.
Probably. Yeah, it was also the wrong alcohol chaser, most likely.
Probably. That or Squirrel. She saw something shiny and just kind of forgot all about it on that one.
That's possible. Yeah.
Okay. Jack and Jill both took some pills to see if they'd fuck any better. Jack stabbed her with cock and came like a schmuck, so Jill bounced and found a Chad she wouldn't cuck. All right. You know what? I need to do these live, not just on the internet, but like at some beatnik poetry contest, where there's people doing
let's you know
finger
what?
snaps,
Let's go ahead and make that happen for Village by the Lake. We'll do a
I don't know if we have
poetry reading. We'll make it happen.
I like
Rob.
it.
We'll make it happen.
Well,
we'll just be on the side of the street with a megaphone.
It could be, and then we'll just set up a bucket for people to donate into or something. Exactly. Because I don't know if we have any place hip enough that would even allow for this level of genius going on here tonight.
This is really good stuff. This is if we don't get an award for this,
I'll tell you what. Well, award or a banning, either way.
We were talking about that earlier, yeah.
That's right.
And we did get our award. Thank you, Athen, for the $2 super.
There, hey, see, there we go. We got our award. So we're doing good there. So, all right, what else we got?
So we've got Cousin Earl Tale by KZ Howell.
Oh shit! All right, let me find that one here.
I just sent you that one too.
Yeah.
It's up on the screen share though.
Well, I got it here too. I'm just scrolling through it. Holy fuck. This one's a long one. All right. This will be fun.
Find your voice on this one too. Yeah. Just read through it real fast in your head.
Yeah. Let me take a moment here and actually kind of read this because I do want to get into character with this one.
Absolutely.
So I gotta kind of see.
Maybe throw in a slightly fake faux Southern accent.
I don't know if I can do that. I could maybe try for a William Shatner type of thing, maybe.
That might be kind of cool, yeah. Twas the night before Christmas.
Before the night before Christmas. And all through the South, the Tennessee Nog had arrived at near Erie House. The powerful brew was meant for so few that the warnings were many. Well, only two. Tennessee Nog is made from pure shine, topped off with cream and a twist of lime. Not for the Northern, whose blood is too thin. Not for the man who was eyeballing kin. Now, Santa was bored in his shop in the snow. So down to Earl's cabin, the fat man did go. Earl and I sat on his porch, picking a tune. The Tennessee noggin, or nog, kept us warm like the middle of June. Me on my bass, and Earl played guitar. When Santa arrived in a rented Mopar, the fat little elf skidded to a halt, jumped out the window, said, "Throw me a malt." Earl and St. Nick have been friends many years, but his arrival tonight filled me with fear. That devious elf had tried many times to get at the nog and taste him some shine. I laid down the law. No nog for the elf. Then placed the jug inside on a shelf. The three of us played while we joked. Earl, me, and Santa drank beer as we spoke. When nature came calling, I answered without thought. I needed to go, and it needed to be soon. So out back of the cabin, I headed with a roar to the other little house with a half moon on the door. It was only a minute, 2 at the most. I took care of business and went back to my duty as a good Southern host. As I turned the corner, what did I see? Santa was naked and dancing a fool with Earl's milk cow, Junie Lee. I knew what had happened. I feared what could be. I saw the Tennessee nog in its jug, right there on Earl's knee. To Earl, I did shout, "How much did you give him?" Earl said, "A sip." But there was more missing. I stared at the elf as he danced in the night. The nog in his brain made Santa not right. I started to count as Santa did grind. He was eyeballing Earl's cow, on his mind. My count went to 3, and to Earl I did say, if he makes it to 5, well, there's no way. Just as the jolly old elf made his play for the cow, Earl stood up and, yep, about now. Down went the white-bearded jolly old fart. Flat on his face, near broke my heart. His chin and his nose met Tennessee dirt. His rosy cheeks looked at the moon. They were unhurt. I looked at Earl, and Earl looked at me. On his face, I detected some glee. To the barn with the elf, to Earl, I did say, throw him on the hog scale, see what he weighs. Earl shouted the numbers. I figured his mass. A whole cup of nog divided by his great weight. Ain't no way in hell he's driving the sleigh. That much shine would down an elephant for a week and a day. Now, honey, I swear there's no need to fret. This is me and Earl. We'll figure it out yet. Well, a few sips of nog and Earl did declare, me and him would deliver the presents right from the air. So tomorrow about midnight, you will hear such a clatter. Don't worry your head. It won't matter. That noise you hear is Earl with the toys, coming down the chimney for good girls and boys. Now that shadow in your room that appears from the mist, that's just me stealing a kiss. With mistletoe picked fresh from a pine. Don't worry yourself, pay me no mind. My intentions are pure, there's nothing amiss. But I've been drinking nog. I could miss. That was a good one.
that was very very well done. Easy, very well done.
Nick, y'all need to let me read that one properly.
Oh shit! Now I have one that was given to me by TJ, but TJ found this on Aaron's website. Aaron Clary wrote a poem.
Oh God.
Yes, this is from Monday, November 20th, from 2006, 14 fucking years ago.
And change.
Now I'll read the beginning and then we'll flip over and you can read the poem. So let's see where this is, and I'll share it out too. Let me send you the link so you can actually read it.
Yeah, put it in the private chat or something.
Yeah. I'll start off with the intro.
Oh God, here we go.
Best of Captain Capitalism. Payment in kisses. Back when I was young and foolish, Back when I was young and foolish, I fell for a girl. Wow, imagine that. And it's an interesting thing how a person, a song, or just about anything will trigger the release of endorphins, or whatever neurochemical that effectively gives your brain an immeasurable boost, and soon your brain it churning out. He's totally butchering the sentence. I'll fix it. And soon your brain is churning out pure genius. You don't know how, you don't know why. You almost feel as if somebody else is in control and you are a helpless bystander watching your brain work at the speed of light, producing pure, unrivaled genius. It's like watching a movie in 3D. Well, Jesus, Aaron, don't wrench your shoulder patting yourself on the back.
Gonna say this guy is bending over to suck his own dick here.
Jesus. But there your hands go, hammering away at the keyboard. Almost as that was actually a good segue. Almost as if somebody else were commanding them to write a masterpiece. Well, such a masterpiece I wrote in my foolish folly, fancying of a female.
Oh boy. Yeah, he just came in his own mouth.
Pretty much. And frankly, it did not get the attention it truly and rightly deserved, because it really is that good. Well, now, Aaron, it's going to. For what I ask you is better than the mixing of 1, romance, 2, cappy wit, and 3, economics. In poetic form, no less. Nothing is the answer. Nothing. Thus, I present to you all aspiring junior and official economists the best economic poem ever written. All aspiring junior and official male deputy economists have permission to plagiarize this masterpiece as long as it is used to score the dame. It's called payment. It's called Payment and Kisses. So let me.
I want to read this.
Well, no, you're going to read it. I'm just going to share out the screen.
Oh, okay. Share it out.
Share out the screen. See?
Here, I'm going to share out the fucking screen.
Oh, it's going to be difficult to see. It's beautiful.
Yeah, because he wrote it with fucking
green lettering. So I'm going to do this.
Blue. It's blue lettering. I had to highlight the fucker just so I could read it.
That's what I'm doing. Yeah. So there you go.
Payment in Kisses by Karen Clary.
That's right.
Oh, the girl so quickly dismisses my offer for payment in kisses. However, she'd be much smarter, realizing the merits of barter. Oh, my dear, it's so simplistic, for my kisses are so intrinsic. Oh, baby, we would have it made if you'd accept my payment in trade. Oh, I'd gladly overpay, and then you'd owe me some change. Come on, baby, don't you know it's the universally accepted medium of exchange? Oh, I'll show you where they're minted, and I'll show you how they're printed. They come fresh, hot off the presses, the only currency that caresses. The IRS has no rules. My kisses weren't taught in the schools. Accept my kisses as money. You'd be the world's richest girl, honey. That's right. Oh, I'd gladly overpay, and they'd owe me some change. Come on, baby, don't you know it's the universally accepted medium of exchange? That part, he keeps fucking me up on that one.
Yeah, he's kind of butchering it.
Yeah, I'll tell you, he should have been drinking if he wasn't. The dinar, dollar, and shilling. I know how much you like your billing. No euro, no kiwi, no sterling. It's my kisses that you are yearning. So don't delay. There will come the day that you accept my kisses as legal and tender.
All right, I'm going to vomit now.
Yeah, me too. I can't believe I actually did that.
That was very well done, Rob. I give you. That was very good. I like the sing song.
Well, it had to go.
It did. No, it was good. Now let's take a look at the comments here.
Oh God.
So Jacqueline Mackey Paisley Passy said, "Oh, so cute and sweet." Kilg said she is so missing the point. And Captain Capitalism wrote back and said, "Oh, I wouldn't say that. Pursuing a degree in econ, I think she got all the jokes."
And then he deleted a comment.
He deleted a comment probably because it's
just someone being an ass.
Yeah, he says there was a joke in there. By the way, I loved your penthouse forum escapade. I'm with you on that one, Brad. Hey, Brad, just wait. I followed through on that one. We'll be making a post on it sooner than later. Your blog is excellent. Keep it up. Don't miss visiting this site about healthcare marketing.
Someone had to go in there and spam.
Yeah. Jesus Christ. So we're gonna have to. If Aaron's not watching now, he would have said something in the chat. So we're gonna have to let him know that we did this for him.
That's right. We're gonna have to say, go back and watch the episode, Aaron.
Christ.
It's all about you.
That was pretty good.
Well, that was fun.
Red's on your butt right now.
Yeah, I see it. That's all right. He just wants to,
He's just jealous.
He just wants to give me a reach around. That's all it is.
Well, who doesn't? And look at you.
Right?
That is, yes, Red, that is part of Aaron's past. That goes back, 14 years?
Yeah, about the same time he wrote about how sexy Michelle Obama is.
Yeah, that was his disgusting years. So that was back before he was with his wife. So I wonder if she knows about that poem.
Oh, we may have to send it to her. Yeah. And be like, look at your man pining for some chick. Ask her, hey, has he ever wrote you a poem?
Yeah, let's foment some discord, marital.
That's right. Look at this. This guy's domicile. He's got some immortality going on here to some chick that ain't you.
Seriously.
All right, see you, Houston. Oh, look who finally showed up.
The fucking show's almost over. You missed. We read Aaron's poem.
Oh. Well, great.
Yeah.
I was just checking. I was just checking in to make sure. I was just checking. Sure. Yeah, exactly. I was checking in to make sure you actually read the poem.
Yeah, we just did.
Just got done. I shared the link out. I read the intro, and Rob did a sing-song voice to the poem. It went very well. So go back and listen to it.
Yeah, you got to just get out and go.
Okay, I'm lying. I've been listening to it the whole time. I was like, I must well jump in.
Well, of course. We're like, where the fuck are you? Are you home or are you out and about?
I was out and about. With a place with no internet, so I finally got the message when I hopped back in.
Gotcha.
So yeah, well,
Wow.
Mission accomplished.
Mission accomplished. Yeah. Well, we took a look at the date, and it was from 2016, so it was 14 years ago.
2006.
Yeah, there you have it.
I'm sorry, 2006.
Boomer moment.
Yeah, that was pre-wife moment, I'm thinking. We need to send the link to her and say, hey, did you know that he's immortalizing some other chick?
That's right.
Yeah, I also was just looking at what Aaron was posting on social media. I was like, Aaron.
Oh, did you see that? Did you see the latest thing that he put out? It is pretty fucking funny.
I was just thinking, Aaron.
Let me share it. Hang on. It is funny. Crazy.
It's funny, but it's like, this is, they have a saying, a guy in glass houses shouldn't throw rocks.
Well, wait, don't get me. I have one chambered for him. Don't worry. There'll be one coming out soon. It's going to be pretty funny.
Oh, I've got someone DMing me. They might be sending me something. So poetry night may not be over just yet.
All right.
We may have one other one coming in depending on how quick this submission hits.
All right. Share screen. Raw. So here we go. So model predicts 70% of readers will die before Rollo publishes his new book. There's a picture of TJ and it says teen heartthrob talks about making sex with teens normal. And of course he has to be nice to himself. So he puts
of course, got to pat himself on the back.
Minion hats, how the world's sexiest economists made them all the rage.
where is that one of Aaron where he does like the spurred out moment look?
It was
better than anything we could ever possibly fake him doing.
That was wasn't that one of the like before the D&D?
No, it was when he was doing that live stream with Rollo and John was.
Oh, you're talking about that picture. Yeah, I got that picture.
Oh, he was talking about Masculine Geek and saying, you're going to make fun
I
of
do
me
these weird faces, and it's going to end up as a screenshot, and then John screenshotted it. Yeah.
Yeah. Canada Gay forecasted to win Cannes Film Festival 2020. Man loses shirt, goes shirtless, children traumatized. Spurgs and retards. YouTube announced a special channel for special people.
I'm trying to see that photo. That's of me up in the upper center, and I'm like, what am I doing at that moment?
You were laughing, and you were in your old room at your parents' house. I think it was around Thanksgiving.
Oh, that's one of my underground layers, not my parents' house.
Oh, okay. I thought it was your parents' house.
Oh, I'm gonna so murder this that just got me.
Yeah.
I'm so gonna murder this because there's some words in here that I fucking couldn't even pronounce. But I'll give it a shot. There's some context that goes with this.
You want to share it with me, and I'll
let me see if I can get that to you here. Hell, I'll just screen share this.
Cool.
Yeah, I can do that. So there is here we go. And let's see, Chrome tab, there it is, share. Okay, so there is some context to this. This is about a Dungeons and Dragons campaign. So we have to figure that there's context that's needed. It's about his first campaign as a DM. And it says the Land of Two. And like I said, I'm going to fucking murder these when it comes to the pronunciation and all of that shit. Yeah, but it looks like it's saying IR to the west, Togoku, something like that to the east. West may be best because of the feast, but the east has the plague, with immigrants the least. Druids come plenty as they respect the land. The gods look upon IR as she is molded by the hand. Yet when Tyre moves in the heart of Tyron, his warhammer moves with his hand. A fighter comes with news from the east. Words of boils spread like fire. Nagai speaks of sorrows, though he has hope. Waryu speaks of hope, though her land is kept from fire. Tyron, a man of honor, a man of Tyre. Tyron, a paladin of might, a heart on fire. Tyron, a hero of the realm, yet without a heart of ire. Oh boy, here we go. A Bowen of the Cranwood, a hermit in the woods, an elf of many years, a traveler under hoods. While she might be odd, as life has been lonely, she is not to be confused with a hag in the woods.
Oh, that's pretty good.
Yeah, it is actually. Like I said, I know I murdered it. I know I murdered it. But
I think that was written like just now.
I think it was too, literally.
Yeah, because I got the person sent me the asking me if I wanted them. I didn't see it, but so he sent it to you.
Yeah. I think it was literally like on the spot. He's like, hey, here we go, try this, man. Which is not bad for
good.
Coming up with it right then and there. Definitely.
That's a testament to your future DM skills for coming up with improv. That's probably one of the most important dungeon master skills you could ever have is improv. I mean, when I first started, I used to plan stuff out because that's your first.
He says we can say who it is. It's Amos Josephs.
Okay.
Give credit where credit's due. Good authorship.
Absolutely.
Like I said, sorry if I murdered it because some of the pronunciation.
You moited it, see?
I moited it. See, it's Clayton's for you, Rocky. Clayton's.
It was adorable, though.
Oh, it was adorable.
It was adorable. Oh. That's right. And you forgot the E, Red. But I like your version better. Betniks. They were Betniks. I used to follow along with Jack Kerouac and a few of the others during that time period, and Gary Snyder. They're just too whiny for me. They're all whiny bitches.
No.
Bacon did a limerick.
Oh, yeah. There was once a place named Chaz. It started because justice with pizzazz. Then came the shots and the shouts and the cops clearing them out. Now the kids have nowhere to spaz.
There you go. Yeah, that ending is better than the original. That's pretty good too.
Yeah.
You guys are very innovative and very creative. I applaud you.
Yeah, that they are. Who says we don't have some superior geniuses out there?
There's a few. I mean, apparently Aaron is a superior poem genius.
Well, I don't know about that. You're just giving him more reason to fluff his own cock on that.
Well, no, that's his own. Those are his own words.
We need to do one that says that, man that does podcasts that nobody cares about likes to fluff himself.
There you go. Fractured Fairy Tales. I remember those with the Bullwinkle and Rocky show. I think it was the same producers.
I'm trying to remember them. It sounds familiar.
Yeah. Cool.
Betnick. I love it.
There's fucking Betnicks. Goddamn Betnicks.
Fucking Betnicks.
I like that one better.
Yeah. Well, because it actually fits them.
They really are Betnicks.
They really are.
Betnicks.
Beatniks is too good for them. It's now you're just fucking Betnicks. That's it.
Yeah. Oh shit. So this won't be a long one. We're going to keep this short.
I think we're wrapping it up here pretty quick.
Yeah, we'll wrap up in another 10 minutes. So just kind of, how's your week's going so far? It's early. It's Tuesday. And we got a big day. We got a big night tomorrow.
Yeah, we do. Who are we having again?
Quintus Curtius.
Oh, shit. That's right. Big night. Big night. So guys, tune in because Quintus Curtius is going to be on.
That's right. And Quintus does not do interviews for anybody.
Pretty much.
So he wanted to be on Masculine Geek.
Oh, he does do interviews. He only does interviews with winners.
There it is. There thanks for the clarification. TJ.
Well done. Well done, TJ. Thank you for that. Yes.
Because winners get to do what they want.
We do. We do, actually. Yes, we do.
Goddamn, now we're fluffing ourselves here. Yeah.
Somebody's got to do it.
Well, yeah, no one else is going to do it. Might as well be me.
Yep. That's right. It's you're mentioning murder hornets, Bacon. It's funny. 2 years ago, almost 3 years ago, when I first moved into this apartment complex, there's a patch of grass and dirt that I have to walk by getting out of the parking lot. And it's the time of year for them. There were these large hornets buzzing around looking for places in the dirt where they could, make their nests and their holes. I didn't realize it, but they're murder hornets. They're about that big. Like, oh fuck, and they're back. I walk by them every morning. They're swarming. They don't touch you. They leave you alone. So they're not really. They're kind of like lazy murder hornets, really, because they haven't. I haven't seen them murder one person.
They're millennial murder hornets.
Yeah, they're Betnick hornets. They're
Betnicks. That's it. Yep. Betnick murder hornets. Yeah, I like it.
That's right. So
that's funny shit.
That's all.
So really what it comes down to then, based on, you remember when Africanized bees were a thing a few years ago? Everyone got all excited about them.
Mm-hmm.
And now, you don't hear about Africanized bees anymore, but yet that was going to be the thing. Oh my God, the Africanized bees, they're going to come along and kill all the regular bees. And yet, okay, when is that supposed to be? It's the same thing with these fucking murder hornets.
Yep. So Red Crusader's not familiar with Quintus Curtius.
That's not surprising. Red just barely became one of the washed masses instead of the unwashed masses, so he gets a pass.
Gotcha.
You need to check him out, Red.
Yeah, hang on.
He had a really good podcast just the other day about Apocalypse Now. I kind of did disagree with him about Kilgore, the Duvall's character, the I love the smell of gasoline or napalm in the morning.
Right.
Oh yeah.
He didn't think he was. He just didn't like that character as much as others, and I was hoping he would talk a little bit about that, why that character is so popular.
We can ask him tomorrow.
Yeah, I'm like, is he a hero? Is he a villain? Like, what kind of a character? And what's the appeal of a guy like that? And especially nowadays, but. It was still a good podcast on just the whole concept of the movie. So, but he's done a lot of other good podcasts that we constantly talk about.
Oh yeah, and you see kids fucking fat.
Yeah, Quintus did this one podcast a couple of months. It was back in like February or something like that.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
I remember listening to it while I was driving on this road trip, and
it's laugh out loud funny.
Oh, it was that, but it was also like, I was just thinking, who made this man angry? Like who set him off? Because usually Quintus does this very, very calm, like, hey, we're going to talk about this intellectual thing, and this time he's like, I am so upset.
Yeah, it's pretty much like he's like, when I get angry, it's necessary kind of thing. Yeah. It's like, this needs to be said, so I can appreciate it. It's just outright funny.
Oh yeah, like him getting angry. It's like, it's scary if you're the object of his wrath, but it's funny to watch if you're not.
Exactly, and there's a lot of expletives.
But I need to talk in an urban manner. I can do that. When I get attention across to the thick heads,
with a sense, get across with urgency. It's so good. It's so good. I'll have to post them on the website. There was like three, actually four of them. He did another one about leading.
Yeah.
That was pretty good. And the responsibility about actually being a leader. So, yeah. Did you know yellow jackets eat meat? Fuck them.
In other news, did you know that Stefan Molyneux got his account suspended?
Yeah. No. Well, yeah.
I just heard about that. Yeah.
Dude, did he not see this coming?
Well, yeah, especially with the YouTube ban. That I'm sorry, I mean, you could disagree about so many, but that was fundamentally his life's work.
Yeah,
I'm sure he's got other avenues, but still, I mean, it's just fucking ridiculous.
Yeah, I mean,
true.
The thing at the same time, he had to see the writing on the wall a long time. I'm not saying it would.
Oh, I'm sure he did. I'm sure he did. I'm sure he has back.
He's going the way of Alex Jones.
Well, yeah. I think they're all going to. Good Lord. I mean, yeah. I mean, it's his problem. But I'm not. It's not like I'm past the point of like being. Can you believe this happened? Yes, I can believe this happened.
Totally.
This happens all the time.
Absolutely, yeah.
And so the question is, how are you going to respond? And if people are going to say, I'm a victim, give me money, which I don't think he's doing. And so I don't know. It was going to happen at some point. So that's kind of my response. I'm not saying it was a good thing, but it's not like this was breaking precedent.
No.
Yeah.
Just press F to pay respects.
That's it.
No.
All right, pour out a little liquor type of thing, you know.
He's a big boy. He'll be all right.
Yeah, he will. He'll figure it out. And if he hasn't, if this is his Achilles heel, well, then he should have known better.
Well, he also has corporate back. From what I understand, he has corporate sponsors or backing, so it's not like he's depending purely on donations. I could be wrong, but it's just, he's probably going to end up with Alex Jones on the Alex Jones channel. Who knows? It's I've been following him since his libertarian days when he was just talking about libertarian theory. So for him to shift like this was very interesting. It's just been interesting to watch people, their careers or what they're known for talking about completely change or really shift, especially during the 2016 election.
Which is why we don't get involved in that. We just talk about shit that no one else cares about except the guys in the chat.
Pretty much.
What are you drinking there?
This is red wine, of course. It's a local red blend.
Ah.
Yeah. Local red blend.
I just picked up an Italian wine.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Are you drinking that now?
I drank my glass, so I need to refill at some point.
Oh, okay.
So, dude, I smoked 4 pounds of salmon this weekend in my smoker.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So
cool.
That was fun.
I've never used a smoker. Is it? What's that like?
It's pretty easy. You just fill it with wood chips that you want to use to smoke it with. You put it in the pan, put it underneath or on top of the electric heater, plug it in, have your meat inside of the smoker, and then just let it smoke for a couple hours.
Okay, so it's almost like a version of a crock pot. You just put it in, you forget it. Well, not forget it, but you let it go. And
yeah, you just got to make sure the chips are still like there's still chips there to smoke, because they'll end up they won't. It doesn't burn them, like they don't combust, but it does turn them into ashes. So you got to replace the chips.
gotcha.
But what's nice is like, I can just put it there. And the other thing is it doesn't smell at my house like cooking salmon inside your oven will. So having 4 pounds of salmon's been fun.
I'll bet. Did you? I'm assuming you froze some of it too.
Oh no, I've eaten it all.
I've ate it all.
I ate all that shit. I ate 4 pounds of fucking smoked salmon that I did myself. That's kind of cool though. There's got to be a sense of accomplishment and like
it's nice, like having the
proud sense of completion.
Yeah, I had the smoker going. I was smoking outside with I got my beer. I was reading that book on World War I airplanes. Enjoying the warm weather. It beats having to work at Home Depot like I used to back during college. At that same hour, instead of enjoying a beer, I was having to push carts and clean crap out of the garbage. Yeah, if you haven't worked a crappy job, you're never going to appreciate easier times in your life.
I think every kid should 2 things. Well, there's probably more, but the first 2. One that TJ just said, work a crappy job, which all 3 of us have, and a lot of guys in the chat. And number 2, get punched in the face. Take a punch. Be able to give a punch and take a punch. Yeah, you're going to get what's coming to you, see?
That's right. Hey, it's adorable.
Cast iron is the only way to cook salmon. We got a Mictobus.
Cast iron.
I do agree that cast iron is good.
Yes. Especially when you're
I'm going to have to go ahead and disagree with you on that.
Here we go.
Let's hear it.
Oh, I'm just saying, like, smoked salmon is amazing. So I
don't think I've ever had it. I couldn't say.
Oh, dude, if you haven't had smoked salmon, you're missing out on life. You're just watching an important part of your life just pass you by.
Well, here's what you need to do, TJ. For the Village by the Lake, which you need to get your ticket for.
I do.
Yes, you do. So you need to save up some money and buy another smoker and send it to Rob's house for that.
I have a smoker.
Yeah.
You do? Well, then there you go.
I have a smoker.
There you go. So TJ, when you come out, we'll all buy 4 pounds is probably not enough for all of us. We'll buy 12 pounds of salmon and we'll smoke it for that weekend. There.
Excellent. There you go.
Yeah, I've got a smoker. So
make it happen.
Amos, yes, cast iron is good for meat. Now I'll tell you what I do. I'll do the bacon first, and then I'll chop that shit up, and then I'll drain a little bit of the grease off. But then I'll make an omelet or some scrambled eggs directly in the bacon grease.
Yep.
And then throw in the bacon as it's cooking. It's so good. Best way to do it. So yeah, never throw away your used bacon grease. You just cook eggs, go back and cook meat with it. Yeah. So, all right, good. So Village by the Lake, we're going to be smoking up some fucking salmon.
Smoking salmon, smoking cigars. There's going to be a lot of smoking.
Mm-hmm. All right, here you go. This is Mictobus's.
Oh, he's got a recipe for us here.
Skin side down, salt, pepper, and a layer of mayo on top. Cook about 1/3 through.
Mayo.
Yeah, I'm not a huge mayo person.
My
peel off skin, apply salt and pepper, cook through, flip one last time, and cook for another minute or two. Well, I would go with that, but yeah, I'm gonna have to.
The mayo,
something else.
That I'm thinking seriously. That's where squeezed fresh lime across it.
Yeah, lime or lemon. Yeah, absolutely.
All right. Well, he's saying that it's there to immolate the layer of fat on the side that doesn't have.
I
see what he's talking about.
Yeah,
gotcha.
Red Crusader's right. The Pacific Northwest, smoked salmon is kind of a big deal. It's kind of a big deal around here. We're right because we get, this is where the salmon come and go, and so yeah, it's just it's like a not a staple, but just we eat a lot of salmon in my state.
Well, I wonder why that is, considering you're a coastal state, and
I know it's a
fish
shock.
happen to be around there. You know, when you come out here, this is where, you know, you get your salmon and all your other fish products probably done dirt cheap. And so you eat it like it's, you know, this is like French fries. I can eat these all day because they don't cost nothing. But then someone wants to give you steak and, oh shit, you better take a second mortgage out on your house. Come to Utah and we'll feed you all the steak you want, because steak here is way cheaper than seafood.
Yeah, well, you can also smoke pork. I smoked a pork this weekend as well. That was amazing too.
I knew bacon would bring it up. Speaking of smoking things. Of course, you'd have to bring that up.
Bacon. Yes, everything you wrap in bacon, whatever it is.
You bacon wrap bacon. Yep.
You do.
The bacon to bacon space-time continuum.
Deep fried Twinkies wrapped in bacon.
Oh my God.
I'm telling you what.
I do like
shit.
I've never had that. I'll have to try that. I do like scallops and bacon together.
Yeah, those are good.
Yeah. Cool. All right, everyone. We're gonna call it. It's almost an hour, and this is gonna want this to be a short broadcast. We have our usual broadcast tomorrow. So this is our rogue broadcast with reading with Rob Says. Rob Says reads your poetry shit. I think we'll do another one of these.
Yeah, it was fun.
That was good. So send in your poetry submissions, and I'll put them in a file folder and get them ready for next time. So there you go. All right, everyone. Wish you all have a good night. Enjoy the rest of your evenings, and
keep the fire burning. See,
keep the fire burning, you sons of bitches, you magnificent bastards. And we'll see you tomorrow for the Quintus Curtius guest appearance. That's going to be a good one.
Yeah, it is.
It's going to be a good one. So join us for that. All right, later.